Hello, YouTube. This is Richard here, picking Sin City, and we're just having a wonderful day here in Las Vegas. It's clear, a little on the chilly side. Our high is going to be about 58, low right around 36, 37 or so. Awful cold for us, probably a lot better than some areas of the country, but that's what we're doing. Want to talk a little bit about some things that I got at the Goodwill clearance, or the Goodwill Bins, as a lot of people like to say. This is a place that I like to go to. You can get a lot of good things if you come in with the right attitude. I know a lot of people go into the bins and they love them. A lot of people go into the bins and they hate them. Oh, it's just garbage. Oh, it's just trash. Oh, there's too many people. Oh, it's a terrible thing. I like them. I really do. I don't go there every day. In fact, I probably only go there 2 or 3 times a month. But every time I go to the bins here in Las Vegas, I'm always going to get some very interesting things. I never know what I'm going to get. The key is when you go is you come in with an open mind. I like to get there early in the morning. If you get there like 10 o'clock or in the afternoon, a lot of times there's huge crowds. For those who have never been at the bins, just to let you know, you have all the different things at Goodwill that have been there for several weeks, usually, depending on the area, anywhere from 4 to 6 to 8 weeks. They clear out the different items that have been there a long time, and they send them to the bins. And so things that might have been at $12 or $20 or $3 or $40 and they just haven't sold, they send them to the clearance bins and they are sold by weight. Now, how they do it on each time is a little bit different each time. In my local one, the first 25 pounds, they charge you $1.89 a pound. Once you get that 25 pound rate, then they change it to I believe 29 cents a pound. And the more you get, if you're getting into hundreds of pounds, they're only charging you 79 cents a pound. But that's kind of the way it's set up. So it's where you go. They bring everything out in the large bins. One day I'll go ahead and do an on-site video so that you can see how that works out. And that's where people get upset about it, because people roll out the different things from Goodwill, and the people are just, and they're just fighting over the good stuff right away. I never do that, because normally I'm looking for things differently than what other people do. So I'm picking over the things that everybody else has picked out, and I'm picking out the things that I'm interested in. Mostly things that people don't really realize are really, really good. They're going for the best clothing. They're going for the best shoes. They're going for appliances and things like that. I'm not. Got some really cool things. Let me go ahead and show you some of them that I got this time. This is not everything, but just a couple I pulled out. First of all, I got this men's navy wool jumper. This is actually a dress blue navy jumper that people in the Navy are supposed to go ahead and wear. They have the traditional flap at the back. And probably get roughly about, I want to say about $30. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe $25, depending on some of the details on it. But that's a pretty cool pickup. When I considered I got it for weight, it's roughly about a pound. It cost me about $2. So that's going to be a good one once it sells. Another one, I've got a navy rain dress overcoat. This is basically a trench coat, navy enlisted. And it's a little folded, but these sell for roughly around $25, $30 in good shape, and this is in good shape. So again, this has probably cost me in weight about $3, so that's going to be a good one. This one here is the one I really, really like. When you find these, get onto them. This was lost. It had been in a Goodwill store for a long time. This is a Husqvarna protecting apron, or in this case, they're chaps. What this is, Husqvarna, of course, makes a lot of power tools, especially chainsaws, is what they're most famous for. But they also make some protective gear. And this is designed for someone who's using a chainsaw or some other power equipment. You go ahead and you put it on. It protects the lower part of your waist as well as your legs. It is from a Kevlar format. on this. So, for example, if you're using a chainsaw into a log, it kicks back when it hits something. It protects your legs and your waist from getting chewed up. These things new sell for way over $100. Some of them up to $200. Not this type, but some of them do. Used, these sell real good for anywhere from about $40 up to about $60. This one's more of a $40 to $45 type. I'm probably going to list it for about $45 to start with, and if necessary, I'll go down to about $39.99. The last one I got, and oh, I tell you, the people at Goodwill were just crazy when they saw me bring this out. As I was looking through it, everyone, one of the different bins that had been sorted through by the vultures, I like to call them, the ones that are like picking into the ones and elbowing each other to get it. I found this. A single shoe, and I looked at it. It goes, it's a size 13 Calvin Klein shoe. Wonderful shape. Now, it doesn't really look great at first stab because it happens to be one of those textured leather things that are popular in some circles. So in other words, it's actually kind of a patent leather, but it has a textured look to it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's in absolutely great shape. There is just very minimal wear on the sole, but everything else is good. And I went ahead, oh, is there another one up there? And a little bit farther down, I found the pair. Went to go check out, and the person, when they came in to start doing the weighing, was sorting through stuff and says, oh my God, Mabel, look, he got a Calvin Klein. How come I didn't get this? Oh my God, how did he get a Calvin Klein? And that's a good question. How did I get a size 13 Calvin Klein? Now, size 13, that's a good size. Anything that's a larger size for shoes generally does well. A size 12, a size 13, size 14. I don't like oversized 14 because they're so rare unless they're really interesting. A lot of times they don't sell. But something like a size 12, a size 13, a size 14 can do very well. And in this case, like I said, Calvin Klein shoes, they don't shine up because of the texturing that they have, and so the pictures are going to be a little weird. And of course, I have a problem right now. My ability to photograph is a little bit limited. So quite frankly, the things that I put online is not the best photos, but this will still sell. I'm hoping I can get about 30 to 35 for it, but I'll do it for 45 at the start and see what happens from there. And I got a lot of other things. I got some uniforms, Army uniforms, Navy uniforms. There is an Air Force base not too far from here, and so I got a load of that. Nothing really cranky, but if I put a top and pants together, I can probably sell them for about $18, $19 a piece. And again, they're based on weight, so they were probably costing me about $2, $3 a set. So overall, a nice day at the bins. Don't be afraid of the bins if you've never been there. Do go. There's lots of bargains. When you're looking through the bins, you have to do some digging through everything. Keep your eyes out looking for stuff that are in good shape, but also something that might be unique. If you see something and go, what is that? Definitely find out what that is. That's what happened with me with the Husqvarna apron, and that was the dime of the deal. Thank you very much. Again, I'm Richard with Pickinson City. If you like this content, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of these types of videos, please go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell as we go along. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, please comment below. That helps me out with creating my content and building my channel, and I do appreciate it. Hey, guys, lovely Las Vegas. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.